What's up, everybody? Hopefully, everybody's having a good Monday. Um, I'm out here doing a little bit of bluegill fishing in the afternoon just to see what bites really. Um, my leg's feeling a little bit better. I said, hey, why not? So there we go. There's the first one that I caught today. Of course, you guys didn't see me catch that one. I caught him off camera, but there is that little sucker right there. He's going to go back. So yeah, I just figured I'd go live for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and see if I caught anything. See if anybody comes in or not. If not, then that's cool too. And I didn't by chance go and look and see who else was live either. So it's a little bit warm out here too. Just a little bit warm. Raymond, what's up? Figured I'd go live while I was out here messing around. My leg feels a little bit better. I'll put it that way. I'm still limping on it some, but it is what it is. It'll take time to heal at this point. But, I got tired of sitting in the house, and my wife said she was going to clean, so I said, well, time to go fishing. Blake, what's up, man? Haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully you're doing good. I'm just out here messing around this afternoon for a little bit. I typically don't use a bobber whenever I'm bluegill fishing, but Emily, how's it going? But dang, I am. Only because it's just so grassy, and the bluegill are biting like really slow. Kind of hard for me to see. Hopefully everyone's doing good. You guys, as always, can type drop and Nightbot will drop your links for you. Set that down because it's, like I said, it's a slow bite. That's the well. There's another one. If you'll commit to it, I say it's slow, and then once I find them, it's nonstop. So we'll see. And I can't really see how this camera's doing, so I guess it don't matter. I know you can see. I should have adjusted everything just a little bit better, maybe, but I didn't. It'll be okay. Set that back down while I get a drink. It is hot out here today too. I didn't think it was gonna be this hot, but it is. There's one. Oh, he let go. Oh, he went back for it. Oh, he got off. Well, that's the one thing I don't like about fishing with a bobber. You have to concentrate on the bobber with the, well, crap, that's not what I wanted to do at all. When with the this tight line or whatever, you can just watch the line or feel, actually. So I'm going live tonight too. I just decided I'd go live for about an hour today while I'm out here playing around. I wanted to go to the park. I got one. This one's a little bit bigger, a little bit better. Oh yeah. If I was keeping them today, which I'm not, I would take this one home and eat. He's actually a nice size. But I'm not keeping anything today. I'll let you see what I got though. Ow. Well, that hurt. That fish must have known that I couldn't really reach the ground that good. Yeah, because of my leg. But there's number 2. Can you see him? I don't know if you can see him or not. I think you can. It's kind of hard for me to focus on whether it's going to be sunshiny or whether it's going to be raining or whatever it's going to be doing. But anyway, that's number 2. Baker, what's up? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you coming in. I'm just out here playing around this afternoon. I wanted to see how well the bluegill were actually biting in the middle of August. Now, the smallest bluegill that I've caught so far this year is actually on my community tab. I put him on there just so y'all can see how small that fish was. It was kind of funny though. Whenever he went to bite the hook and I reeled him in, it's like, what is this thing? I didn't even know how to bite. Actually, I was checking the line and he was there. So I should have brought I did bring a pole holder. I don't know how well these pole holders work for these 10-foot rods, but I guess I'm getting ready to find out. That way I can just kind of leave it sitting. Since I have a bobber on it, and I guess it won't hurt anything. I've never used it for a bluegill. I've never used it for bluegill, so I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Well, if I can get it to work the way it's supposed to, or it's broke all together and it won't work. Who knows? I think it's broke all together and it won't work. And there went my line since I did that. And I missed him. And probably got tangled up. No? They seem to be biting whenever I'm not paying attention today, which that's the way it goes sometimes. They're biting when I'm not paying attention. We'll try it again. All right. That's a good spot, I guess. I guess I'll hold on to it this time while I'm trying to mess with everything else. Or not. I'll just set it down again. I'm trying to get this rod holder to extend. There it goes. Didn't know if it was going to or not. And then I could just put it in. Now it's hard because it's dry. We need rain. And we need a lot of rain. Seriously, rain. That ground is dry and hard to get that stake in there. But anyway, I'm more or less just out here playing. Oh, maybe I'll get it right in a minute. There we go. I'll get this all set as one. Oh, he got off. He got off. That sucks. That's okay. There's another one. The heck do I have here? This is not a bluegill by any means. It is. It's a huge, huge bluegill. And I'll let y'all see. I may got off. Oh. Yeah, I got off. I got nothing but grass now, it looks like. Nope. Well, oh, I got me a bass. Got me a bass. We'll grab the net out for that one. Not a very big bass, but it's only on 4-pound test line, so we might want to not break the line from the very get-go. Come on now. Yeah, I'll adjust the camera a little bit too, because it seems like the camera's just not where I want it to be. Looks like the camera's just not where I want it to be, so let me adjust it real quick, or at least try to. because that's like the third one that I've caught. Now do what? Not for 4-pound test line. That's it. That's what a 4-pound test line gets you. So yeah, light tackle was always fun, especially for bass. It's a nice one. He's going back. She got in his mouth. Oh, away he goes, or she. See if I can get this just a little bit more toward the water and less toward me. Elliot, how's it going? Thank you for coming in. I'm just playing today, or this afternoon. Hopefully here in a minute you'll be able to see this rod. I don't know. I may have to get behind it and adjust it myself. 351 Cleveland, what's up? Thanks for coming in. I just messing around. But yeah, that bass, I wasn't expecting to catch one of them so early. I mean, I've only been out here for like 12 minutes and I've already caught my first bass on. I mean, I'm using live red regulars, of course, but I wasn't expecting to catch one that quick. Maybe I should have done some bass fishing today instead of out here playing with some bluegill. That's a possibility that I can do that tomorrow, maybe. All right. Let me kind of get this set up. I don't know if you can see the rod or not. Yeah, you can. Okay. I'm bluegill fishing. There's the rod, and we're about to catch another one. Oh, hey. Take that slack out, and it may hook itself. I don't know. Squirrel, what's up? There's another one. Oh, we got off. Got off right after he about ate all the worm off there. All right. Before we put any more bait on there, we're going to try it again, of course. I don't like to leave it right there at the bank. Yep. Maybe I don't need to put it on a pole holder. Well, maybe I just need to leave it the way it is. Now that the fish have actually found me. There for a little bit, I thought it was going to be slower than this, but now they're kind of biting a little bit better. Hopefully you guys can see everything real good, can hear me real good. Of course, I'm on my phone. Is not the best in the world. Hmm. Okay. Either they're too small for the hook, or fish are playing games with. We'll find out, I guess. I think the fish are going to start playing with my emotions. Even using a bobber today. Appreciate y'all coming in. Watch me try to catch a couple bluegill this afternoon. I'm not keeping anything today either. I'm just catching and letting them go. Pretty much, I want to see how the fish are reacting in the middle of August because I've never really actually fished for bluegill in the middle of August. Now, bass and everything else, yeah, I've done that. But bluegill, no, I've never fished for bluegill in the middle of August. Not like this. And they're still close to the bank. How's my reel locked up? Why is my reel locked up? Shouldn't be locked up. But I caught 2 bluegill and 1 bass since I went live. Uh, and I put the paw holder there just for fun. Thinking about hitting the water? I've got a fish right now. That's cool. There's one. Oh, go in the grass. Here's one. That's number 3. Which bluegill are fun to catch. I mean, I like to catch bluegill, especially on a day where I want to go fishing and I just want to catch something. So if I really want to go fishing and actually have fun and catch something, I'll find me a good bluegill hole and I'll catch me one of these. Not really big. That one right there, if I was going to keep it, I'd throw it back, but I'm not keeping anything today. Everything's going back today. I'm just out here playing, wasting time. Actually, my wife said, you know what? I'm going to clean house. You can go fishing. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to go. It is still clear, pretty clear. Yeah. I'm hitting water. That's cool. Just going back and reading the chat real quick. Yeah, bluegill is good eating. I usually do 2 bluegill fish fries every year. Actually, I've done a bluegill fry the beginning of spring or middle of spring, and then I turned around and I've done another fish fry, which was completely bass, like last week or the week before. So, what'd I do? Okay. I'm trying to mess with stuff probably that I shouldn't be messing with right now. Of course, I am. So give me a second. If I disappear, then I'll be right back. I'm done touched up and messed it up. Yeah, I don't know what I did. I'm glad y'all stayed with me. Yeah, bluegill are fun to eat. They're good. I like to eat bluegill in the spring. And then, what did Baker say? Hold on, let me run back up to this one a minute. I did it again. Okay, I'm getting ready to just stop touching the screen. Let's see. My bride prefers me going while she does. Yeah, mine does too. She don't want me there. There won't be a next tournament for a little bit. I don't have a PayPal account right now. It got hacked, so that's not gonna happen for a little bit. But yeah, mine prefers me to get out of the house, Baker when she's cleaning, because I'm just in the way. She'll mop the floor and I'll walk back over it. Not on purpose, but she wants it to be completely dry before you do that. But nope, Blake, my PayPal got hacked, which sucks because I'm stuck doing nothing now. That's why I paused the group for like 59 days. I'm hoping that YouTube, or not YouTube, PayPal had me a new card out here by then. But I've been fighting with them for almost 2 months. Because once you're hacked on PayPal, it's not fun to try to get another account. Believe me, I've been through this twice. And they don't want to. You have to go through all the steps of verifying who you are, and it's just insane. So, yep. Right now, I can't do any tournaments. Some ducks. I can do some ducks, but I can't do any tournaments right now. Hopefully, yeah, you can see it. That way you don't know I'm just standing out here in the middle of nowhere. And I almost said I dislocated. I didn't dislocate anything. I did pop my hamstring, and this is probably the third day that or actually fourth day that I've actually gotten exercise on it. So my hip is a little bit tender still. And I probably should have went ahead and brought the chair out here that my wife had me bring, but I didn't do it. So, but yeah, Blake, it's going to be a little bit. I've been fighting with PayPal for 2 months now, I think. Which is not fun. Oh, there's a bite. I can get off that knee, though. I can get off that knee. Oh. Appreciate y'all coming in, hanging out. It's a little bit warm out here today. It's not real warm, but it's warm. I was about to say got one on, and as soon as I did, it got off. It happens. That's why I don't like fishing with the bobber. Now I'll fish with the bobber sometimes, like today, because it's just so grassy out here. It's hard to fish bottom, but I like to fish bottom more than I do using a bobber. I always have, because I like to be able to feel for the fish on a line and then set the hook instead of sitting there staring at the bobber all day. And I mean, I know some people like to do the bobber thing, and hey, and that's cool too. But me, I've never liked doing the bobber thing. Not myself. I'll tighten that line up a little bit. Oh man, it is just a little bit warm out here. That's for sure. Did they take any money? I can't get into my account to do anything, so I don't know. Um, as soon as they hacked it, I got the notice that I was hacked. I didn't even think about shutting it down to look to see if I had any money taken out. I just shut the account down and said I'm done with it. And now I'm waiting for them to reopen me a new one, which can take up to 6 months. But yeah, I reported it. And when I did, it says change your password. But when you change your password, that's when they say, well, now you have to prove who you are. Oh, let me adjust this. Oh, what in the heck did I just do? I just done something wrong. That wasn't supposed to happen. There we go. But yep, as soon as I reported it, of course they shut it down. So you ain't chicken breast and liver? I'll eat chicken liver, Baker, but I will not eat chicken breast. Or yeah, I'll take that back. I know that I say that I don't eat chicken, but if it's a chicken breast, I'll probably eat it. Other than that, chicken liver and chicken breast, that's it. And chicken nuggets from McDonald's and Burger King. But that's not real chicken. It is, but I say in my mind that it's not. Even though technically it's real chicken. I think it's not that way I can eat it. chicken breast and liver and still nothing, then you need to try cut bait. Squirrel. There's another one. Another little bluegill. Well, I mean, these, yeah. And if that don't work, squirrel, grab you some night crawlers and try it that way. But these bluegill are still the same color. They're dark purple. They're still dark colored, and I like when they're dark colored like that. I don't know if you can see it or not where we at here. Yeah. Hopefully you can see. I don't know if you can see that good because of the sun or whatever, but yeah, try cut bait. Try cut bait and night crawlers. You should let me grab this hook real quick. You should catch something on a night crawler, I would think. I mean, that's what town cat love to eat. They'll love to eat them night crawlers and bullhead. If you can find some bullhead and cut it up, flathead are going to love the bullhead. So if you can find that and do that, you should hook onto something. I'm not saying you will, because different areas are always different, but I'm going to say you should. But I can be wrong. I'm not going to lie. I can be wrong. That's why whenever I come out here bluegill fishing, I will always use red wigglers instead of night crawlers, because regular wigglers are smaller and they have more movement. I won't use, well, I'll take that back. At one pond, I will use night crawlers to catch bluegill, but not very often. And that's because I'm fishing straight bottom. I know, I hate the whole point of you have to prove who you are. I mean, yeah, I don't have to hate that whole point, but yeah, they're kind of stricter in what I want them to be about it. Yes, you need to be able to prove who you are, but at the same time, they're one of the strictest people I know as far as company goes that have you prove who you are, which I understand all that. But if it's your account and you were hacked like I was, set up another account. You've got my information already. Get me going and let me do what I got to do. But no, it didn't work out that way at all. Shorty, what's up? I'm trying to catch some bluegill, as the title says today. I've caught a few in one bass. Thanks for coming in, Shorty. Appreciate it. My leg's feeling better. I don't know if I told you or not, but I pulled my hamstring. I think I did. But it's feeling better. So I decided to come out here. Well, my wife kind of decided for me that since she was cleaning the house, I need to go fishing. And I said, well, I'm not going to argue. Here I am. The wind's going to blow me everywhere now. It sucks. Oh, that's why, too. We're all tangled up here. Come on, perfect. Came undone before I even had to mess with it. Good deal. But the bluegill are biting slow. Well, I can't say they're biting slow, but they're not biting fast either. I don't know. I'm hung up. Dang it. That sucks. No, I'm not. Hopefully, it's cooled off a lot. And I mean a lot here over the past week. That wind's going to probably pick up now. It's supposed to be blowing storms in. We'll see. They said it was supposed to storm yesterday, and it never did. Let me get this rebaited and back out there, and I'll look at the screen. I was going to just do a video, and I said, no, I'll go live, and then give me something to do. Because I really, to tell you the truth, I thought the bite was going to be like extremely, extremely, extremely slow. Even with bluegill right now. And I figured that if I went live, I'd have something to do while I was waiting on the fish to bite, but they're biting pretty good. But I like going live with y'all anyway, so I win both ways. And I'm not going too far from the bank either. Hopefully that wind will calm down in a minute. Not going too far from the bank either. Sister Winnie, what's up? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you coming in, hanging out for a minute. I am feeling better than what I was last week. Drinking carbonated soda or drinking carbonated water without anything on your stomach may not be a good idea. I'm gonna find out, I guess. Because I haven't eaten yet today. I have not eaten lunch yet today. I'll do that when I get home, I guess. Wind's probably gonna mess me up now, which I was hoping that it didn't. I think it's gonna keep blowing me into the bank. And I'm trying to look to see if there's another spot real quick that I can move to, but I don't. Well, I'm not gonna be blown into the bank. Further, sit and wait and see what happens. Like I said, they seem to be closer to the bank still. Usually the fish go deeper in the spring and summer, or summer and fall, but it seems like there's, to me, they're still close to the bank. Uh-oh. I don't want to have to keep getting tangled up. That's the problem that I don't want to have. No, I'm not going to cook them. I'm just out here playing shorty. All the fish I catch today, I'm catching them and letting them go. Now tomorrow, maybe I'll keep them, but today I'm not. I'm almost tempted to put a small bass hook on here and a rubber worm and just fish bass with this 10-foot rod. It can happen. Just have to do it slower. I'm getting blown everywhere right now. I mean, everywhere. There's nothing I can do about that. Let me try this and see what happens. Nope. Just not dragonfly. That's a big dragonfly. Actually, tell you the truth. Let's see. Kevin, what's up? think all the bluegill have moved from the spot. Either that or I need to go to fishing bottom. Because the wind is just completely blowing my bobber everywhere. Yeah, this is blowing me straight. Not cool. Not cool to blow me straight back into the cast. I can cast this thing better than I can cast a 6-foot rod. Okay, hold on. I can't see what this chat's saying for nothing, so let me get on the other side real quick here. Let's see if I can see it better. Do you think the hunting store will have cut bait? Probably not. You want fresh cut bait, squirrel. Like, go catch you a couple bluegill. When you catch a bluegill, just cut them up, use them for cut bait. Or now, some you want to check though, because bass you can't cut up for cut bait, and crappie, where I'm at, you can't use for cut bait. Any game fish you can't use for cut bait. Or you can go to the bait shop and just get you a dozen minnows and try the minnows. See what happens. So yeah, if you want to try to get you a dozen minnows and check that out and see what happens, that might work too. Or half a dozen for that much. At this point, we're just waiting on the bobber to go down. And I'm off work today and tomorrow. Thank God. It's been a long week, especially with a hurt leg. Let me tell you what, I realize now that I'm not as young as I used to be. I mean, flying bobbers. I'm not trying to get hooked in the head. No, I started throwing it out in the middle just to see if there wasn't anything swimming around out there that I could catch on to. Maybe. If not, then I'll come back to closer to the bank. Yeah, y'all connect with each other too now. If you don't have each other, be sure to drop your links and stuff like that so everybody can connect with you. Oh, I don't know what time it is. 4 o'clock? 4 o'clock. And they were biting good for a little bit, and then the wind picked up, and now it's like it's dead. Nothing. Either that or I'm not being patient enough. That could be it too. Maybe I need to be patient. But like I said, it's cooled off dramatically since 2 weeks ago. Finally dropped down into the 80s during the day, and then low to mid 60s at night. So it's been nice out. Almost didn't happen. I didn't tie my shoes today either, y'all. So if I trip and fall, it's okay. I know why. So, yep. If I trip and fall, I know why. So if you see me fall in the water, it's okay. Because I was too lazy to tie my shoes today. I'm thinking about moving just a different spot right here close to where I'm at. That way I don't have to pick everything up and put it all back out and all that stuff. Let's do this. Messed up. Messed up. There we go. It's awful strange that it's August. I guess, like I said, I've not really fished for bluegill in August that much at this pond, so I kind of don't know their behaviors as to when they eat and when they don't eat. I just know it's usually early in the morning and then late in the afternoon for pretty much everywhere. You just wait and see. I want to check out one thing. I'm gonna check out one thing real fast. And sure enough, as soon as I leave, the bobber goes down. I kind of figured that would happen. But yeah, if the line keeps getting blown up along the bank, then I'm gonna have to switch tactics altogether. And I don't want to have to do that this late. Backlash, what's up? I've been going fishing. Just haven't been going here lately because I've had a hurt leg. But I've been going. I usually go every week. The only reason I didn't go last weekend is because I had to work. But the weekend before that, I went and I caught. The weekend before that, I went fishing. I caught 16 bass in 2 days. Fried them the Monday after. And then the day after that, I went caught some catfish at the city park. We're having a fair right now, so I would have to pay to park out there, and I'm not doing that. So I had to come out here. It was either come out here or stay home. But yeah, I've been fishing almost every weekend to every other weekend. And I don't know how much that wind's affecting everything either, so I do apologize for that one. Let me check this bait real quick. That might be the problem. I'm not fishing on credit, but I might want to pull the bait down just a little bit. That could have possibly been the issue. I don't know. Hopefully that went right the way I wanted it to. We'll find out in a minute if something bites, and if it don't bite, then I know I went completely wrong. I'm thinking it went completely wrong. There we go. Something's still not right. Still not right there. There we go. But now I went and looked at a different spot a minute ago to move to, maybe. And when I did, I turned around and looked and the bobber had gone down. Boys, what's up? Felix, how's it going? I'm doing good. Just fishing, just out here playing today, really. Seeing what kind of bluegill is biting. And that's the smallest one I caught this year. I put on my community page just to show it off. But it was no bigger than my pinky, actually. I still have no clue how it got the bait in its mouth, but it did. Needless to say, it is slow fishing today for bluegill in the afternoon. If I can get up here and do what I need to do tomorrow and get everything done, I will come out here tomorrow morning and hopefully maybe hook up on some bass. I mean, I can try to rig it up and catch some bass on this 4-pound test line on a 10-foot rod. I've done that already today. I caught one. I could try to catch another one since the one that I caught earlier I wasn't really trying to catch. Oh, jerked it right out of his mouth. I'd probably rip some of his lip on the way out. I should have known better than that. I know better than that, especially with the 10-foot rod. You let the rod do the work. Put a fresh piece of bait out there, and it seems like they're still close to the bank. So I'm not going to cast this out there very far. I'm just going to toss it out. It seems like they're really close still. I heard something splashing. I don't know what that was. Sound like fish, but it could have been a turtle jumping or sliding into the water. I don't know. No. And I'm going live tonight too at 10 o'clock. This is kind of a spur of the moment decision where I said, hey, I'm going to go live while I'm fishing. So I'm still going live at 10 tonight. I'm about tripped over my shoestring. See, I'm going to end up hurting my. I guess I need to tie my shoes. I haven't tied, like I said earlier, I haven't tied my shoes all day. I guess now that I'm out here, I better tie them. I ain't trying to fall in the water, especially on YouTube. In this section, I gotta bring this other foot up. That's the fun one. That hurt. Rookie mistake on that one. That hurt. That hurt my hamstring. Oh, looks like it is clouding up pretty good, but I don't think it's going to rain today. You can feel like it's kind of humid, but the temperature itself is keeping the humidity down or something. I don't know how to explain it. Hey, Matt, what's up? Are you live? I know y'all said you were going to go live this afternoon, but I didn't know what time, and I didn't want to bother anybody. Oh, my God. Let me set this up here. Oh, that last time I bent down, I kind of hurt my leg. Oops. Oh, well, it'll be okay. I'm not trying to bend over into the screen while I keep walking around the tripod. Okay, never answered. Getting a bite. Maybe I'll actually catch this one. Maybe. We'll see. Well, I don't like fishing with bobbers, man. I've never liked fishing. Like today, I have to. So they'll just sit there and they'll peck that off until they actually take the, or until you think they've taken the bait, and then they're not hooked after they. Oh well, it's all fun. Yeah, I ran it for a minute. It's okay. Oh. I think it's because I'm starting to get hungry, and I don't know what's for dinner yet either. Come on, that's something good. something somewhere. Nope. Second time but that's the same time I've missed the same fish. I'm seriously thinking though about taking that live bait off of there and putting a bassler on there, but now they're gonna start biting, so I don't know. That's what my thought was a minute ago. Now they're starting to get bites, so I may not do that just yet. Matt, what are y'all fishing? If you're still in there, what are you fishing for? You fishing for catfish, bluegill, catfish, probably. For Bob, what's up? And now they're gonna want to bite, and every time I turn around, I can't move very fast still. It's only like it's in that one spot, so there has to be a hole right there or something that they're laying in. And that bait's swimming over the top of them. That's the only thing I can think of. Like I said, the wind's gonna affect my bobber now. Like I want to change up, but man, downtime where I can't fish if I do that. So I'm trying to keep it as close to the bank as I possibly can because that seems to be where the fish are biting. Yep, right there's one. I think that's just a little bitty bait snatchers at this point. That's a weed. He wrapped me up. Then I wrap myself up. Well, for those of you that just came in, I caught one largemouth bass, 3 bluegill. And I'm just pretty much, I guess I could change the heading to catching whatever bites, since that seems to be the issue right now. I'm catching whatever bites, which that was the plan anyway. So actually, I thought the bluegill would be biting a little bit better than this, but it is August, mid-August at that. And this is kind of, actually, to tell you the truth, this is a trial run for me on what I do as far as next year goes. Because I'm getting bites. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's some little bait snatchers at this point. Hiding up in the grass. Now I'm on the grass again. Oh, that's why. Maybe I need some bait on there. My plan today was to go catfishing, but here's the thing. It's simple. They had the fair. We're having the fair right now in town. County fair, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, they have it out there where I go fishing at. And I would have to pay like $3 to park, and I'm not doing that. And even if I walk in, I'd have to pay to walk in. And I'm not going to the fair. I'm just going out to fish. So I would not pay that $3. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to do some bass fishing. I may here in a minute. I don't know yet. I'm still trying to talk myself into it and kind of out of it. So guess we'll see in a little bit if I actually do it. And plus, I want to move to a different spot. And what I mean by that is it's just like literally 15 foot away from me. I don't know. Maybe I need to go deeper. Maybe the fish are a little bit deeper right now. Me. Comment button. I'm just scrolling back up to see what I possibly missed. Jeremy, what's up? How's it going? Hooking Delta Bass. Reese, hopefully you're doing good. I haven't seen you out fishing here lately. Um, Hopefully you get to go. I know you work this. I don't know if you had to work this weekend or what. My weekend was a long weekend um, at work. One of the guys I take care of is sick, so he was taken to the hospital today and is, as we speak, going through emergency surgery. So it was a long weekend for me. Well, I'm getting a bite, but let's see if they actually pull it down. Yeah, see what happens. Put something on the screen somewhere. It's been a minute. Well, I missed it. I kind of figured I would. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this bobber off of here, and I'm gonna just do nothing but my way. Because like I said, I don't like these bobbers. I don't like to have to put my attention on them because I miss a lot of fish that way myself. Now there's a lot of grass on the bottom, so now either the grass is going to get it or the fish is going to get it. We'll figure out which one. Hopefully the fish get it before the grass does. That's one. See, They're on bottom. That's why I was thinking. He's a little one. He's a baby. He's a baby. But hey, it's a fish, and I hadn't caught one in a little bit. Come here, flyer. There was a flying fish actually at that point. Hadn't caught one for a minute, so I had to try it and see what would happen. I don't know if squirrel's still in here or not. But squirrel, if you're still in here, I would take a fish this side. I can't see where it's at, but anyway, hold on. I would take a bluegill this size myself, and I would cut him up and make me some cut bait after I caught him. Or if you want to, put the thing on their hoe. Depends on what kind of catfish you're fishing for. Some catfish will swallow that sucker whole. A largemouth bass will swallow that bluegill whole. So you can either cut it up or you can leave it whole. However you want to do it, but around that size is what I would use. Maybe a little bit smaller. I wouldn't go too much bigger than that at all. Let's get that bell open. And go right back in here and see what happens. Maybe there'll be something, maybe there'll be nothing. There could have been the only fish hiding in that hole. That's not a fish. That's grass. I'll get it up here. I'll show you what I'm dealing with on the bottom. Oh yeah. So on the bottom of this pond where I'm at right now, this is what I deal with. I don't know how well you can see it. Whenever I'm uh, fishing bottom, I'm fishing through this grass. Either the fish gets it or the grass gets it, one or the other. But yeah, if you didn't see that bluegill that I just showed a few minutes ago, squirrel, uh, check it out. But that bluegill that I have on my community tab, on my community page, what I'm trying to say, that one would actually be a perfect size to use. Just put the whole thing on there. Is what I would do. Well, come on now. Always something. There's always something that you can learn when you're fishing. Patience or understanding, something you can always meditate on. I have to learn a lot of patience when I'm fishing, especially this time of year. Because in the spring, fish are biting left and right, and then in the fall, not so much. I mean, really, it's not even fall yet; it's still summertime. But there's a lot. I can feel that grass in there. That's why I keep moving it around. Once it settles into that grass, you might as well just give it up. I have to go back to the bobber. That one fish may have been the only fish in there wanting a bite. I know that's not true, but I'll tell myself that. Yeah, we'll try that and see what happens. If that works, I will be amazed. Damn River Boys, what's up? Crazy Hillbilly, how's it going? Uh, NJ Fishing Maniac, how you doing? Appreciate y'all coming in, hanging out with me a little bit. So I'm just waiting now for another fish to bite. I just have it dropped off the, right off the bank, waiting on it to see what happens. Yeah, I don't have one. Rustic, what's up? I'm getting a bite of something. I don't know what it could possibly be, but something just bit. It was catching that. It was fun actually catching that largemouth bass on his 10-foot rod earlier though, on 4 foot or 4 pound test line. That was fun. I'm thinking about doing it again in a minute. Actually, that fish has me wrapped up in grass. A lot of grass. Oh yeah, like a whole freaking Christmas tree. Dear Lord, the whole freaking tree. Not really, but it felt like when I was pulling it up that 10-foot rod. Ow, that was my foot. That was my foot I hit. Very, I feel very good. I'm gonna try something. I'm just not thought about it. Let's go out into the deeper water. Well, I ain't gonna do it like that. Okay, that was a complete mess up. All right, let me try it again. There we go. We're gonna throw into that deeper water with just that little bitty weight on there, and let that hook slowly sink to the bottom, and see if it gets anything's attention. It may, it may not. I don't know. About Loop, what's up? I'm just running back through here real quick and looking at everything. But yeah, for those of y'all coming in, I've caught one largemouth bass and 3 bluegill. And I've missed like 5 bluegill or whatever they are. I didn't see them, of course. The bobber went down. I was using the bobber, fishing close to the bank, and now I've kind of cast out and just letting that line drift around a little bit and see if anything actually bites it or not. If not, then I'm going to bring it back closer. Because it's so windy right now that I can't keep the bobber where I want it at. So I appreciate y'all coming in. Y'all are more than welcome to drop your link or type Nightbot. Nightbot will drop your link for you. That's perfectly fine. I have no problem with that. It's all about sharing and connecting, like new family and friend members and all that good stuff. And if this 10-foot rod goes all the way to the ground, I know I've done hooked me a huge bass, but we're just going to wait and see. 15 awesome people in the house, so I appreciate y'all coming in, hanging out with me today. As I was saying a minute ago, I have caught one largemouth bass that probably weighed about a pound. I caught it on a 10-foot rod and 4-pound test line with a red wiggler, and then I've caught, I believe I said 3 bluegill on a bobber. I took the bobber off because the wind's blowing too hard. So now I'm just letting it drift around a little bit on the bottom until it gets hung up in grass, and then I have to put the bobber back on. So we'll see how this all goes. I didn't bring my new catfish pole holders. I was going to, because I was going to go to the park and fish, but then I realized that the county fair, they're doing that right now, so I can't go out there without paying for parking, and I'm not paying for parking. So I'm pretty much now playing the waiting game. I don't even know how long I've been out here now. I think I came out around 2:30, but I didn't start recording. I didn't start my live until 3. I think that's the way it went. I'm not sure. I don't remember. There are, man, there are some huge, huge channel cat in this pond, but there's also a lot of grass that is almost makes it impossible to fish bottom. Which I'm fishing bottom right now, or at least it's drifting close to the bottom. I just have a little split shot weight on there, and I don't know, number 1 or number 2 bluegill hook, just to see if a bluegill would bite on the bottom or whatever. May or may not. I know there's one spot at this pond over on that side down there. They will, but and I'm starting to get more and more tempted to put a bass lure on this and see if I can't hook another bass. I'm really getting tempted to do it because that was fun. And catching bluegill on this thing's fun too, but when you can actually hook a bass and bring it up in here, which I've caught 2-pound bass on here before, and I've caught 2-pound catfish on here on this exact same rod and exact same line because I've never respooled this reel. So I know that the line's still good and everything, and that it'll hold up if I do it right. That's the whole point, or the whole objective right now is for me to figure out which water column, which level of the water the fish are in the most. I mean, so far I've caught more fish on a bobber, but at the same time, I want to see what's on the bottom too, because I've always liked the tight line whenever I bluegill fish. It's just funner that way, for me at least. Some people can say they like to use a bobber or whatever, but I myself, I've always liked the tight line for bluegill. I mean, if you even want to call it tight, well, yeah, it's tight line. I bet you I'm on bottom. Be nice if a big old, yeah, I'm on bottom. Pulling all that grass, either that or that's one heck of a turtle. It's not, it's grass. I gotta bring the grass up. Oh man, I feel like 75. I feel it feels like 50 pounds of grass with this thing. Watch the line snap and freaking hurt me. That would suck. See, that's how strong that 4-pound test line is. It's not a weak test line. I'm telling you, 4 pounds strong. 4 pounds is a strong test line. I'm not gonna lie. Just see what I do with that grass. Let's see if I can get another fish on the string before I decide to put a bobber on there. But the wind, man, is like blowing me insanely today. Trip over that, I ain't gonna have to worry about it though. I'm gonna go right back close to the bank again. Because it seems like there's nothing out in the further deeper water than I'm fishing right now. A lot of grass. I think I've done talked myself into trying to do some more bass fishing with this rod. I keep thinking about it, especially around this bass grass right here. If I can take one, it'd be pretty cool, I think. Scott, what's up, man? Appreciate you coming in. More or less, I'm just playing today. My wife says she's going to clean the house for me to get out. I said, okay. So that's what happened. That's what brought us to this point right here today. Actually, to tell you the truth, that's a lot of gas. Man. It's insane. She said, go fishing. I'm going to clean the house. I said, you have fun with that. I'm going fishing. Yeah, I'm getting on grass every time I cast it or throw out there now. And it's like that the whole bank. So let's try something else. Let's try not get tangled up for one. Get my bobber. I'll go ahead and put my bobber back on after a little bit, I guess. I want to move to a different spot anyway, and all I have to do is flip this camera around. So. And I think the spot that I'm getting ready to move to is not going to have as much grass on it, to tell you the truth. At least I hope not. I hope not. And I know that tomorrow. What the heck is going on here? That is. Issues. Okay, we're good. I was about to say issues, but I got the issue fixed. That wind may blow in some storms tonight. I don't know. We'll see. But let's turn around and go over here a minute. Oh, that's great. That's always great. All right. We're going to walk down here. Just right. I've been looking at this spot for a little bit. I don't know if it's going to do any good or not. We'll see. I can actually see the screen too. Appreciate y'all coming in. More than welcome to type drop, and hopefully Nightbot will drop your link for you. Hopefully Nightbot's working right. I think it is. I think I've seen it working earlier. I'm gonna try it here for like a few minutes, and then if I don't get a bite, I'm gonna put a bachelor on this sucker, and I'm gonna fish down this bank and see if I can't put the bass on this 4-pound test line on 10-foot rod. Man, I've done it before. I don't know why it keeps talking about it. I've done it many times before. And it's fighting slow today. Me and myself, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go fishing. I'm gonna be biting real good because it's getting ready to do nothing but storm all week next week. So there used to be trees out here, not anymore. The resident beaver done chewed them all down. And I mean, every tree that was around this pond is now chewed down. This is insane. I'm gonna grab my pole holder real quick because I'm probably like duck scared me to death. Okay. You did. I didn't know that they were both still out there. It doesn't have to be perfect for today. Doesn't have to be perfect for today, as far as for me at least, because the wind's gonna start blowing real hard again. I'm gonna get that. Yeah, the wind's blowing too hard for me now, so I'm gonna switch up tactics altogether. I'll fall in the pond first. Yeah. There's my spider. I ain't used it yet. I haven't used it yet, but I'm going to. And that's Vlog 21. Thanks for coming in. Double hooks angling. How's it going? I'm getting ready to try something. It's either going to work or it's not. I think it will work, but I've been wrong before. And I really don't want to have to move spots from do what I'm getting ready to do. So I'm going to try it here in deep water. And if it doesn't work, then tomorrow I'll do it in shallow. But I have a feeling this may work, especially because it's 4. Oh, I thought it was 4 o'clock. It is 5 o'clock. Okay, just got back from the lake. 3 bass, 2 hybrid, a couple of night catfish. Should have went live, but did not. That's cool. I've caught 1 largemouth bass, 1 very, very, very small bluegill, and then 2, or actually, sorry, 3 nice sized bluegill that I threw back, and caught them almost like within an hour or so. It may have been 4 bluegill. I can't remember right now, but I'm going to try to do something. Now I've caught catfish from this with this 4-pound line before, 2-pound catfish on it. I just caught a pound bass on it, so I know it's strong enough to do what I want it to do. But I'm getting ready to find out if it's actually going to do it. I know I've been saying it for a while that I was going to try to catch a switch up bait and see if I couldn't catch another bass on it. So that's what I'm getting ready to try to do, I think. Just going to worm the bottom, bump the worm off the bottom and see if something bites it. Just slow fish it for a while. And if that works out pretty good for me, make sure I've got my net coat. Yeah, I do. Biggest bass that I've caught out of this pond so far this year has been 3 pounds and 48 ounces. And that's the wind blowing the tip of that rod, because that's a 10-foot rod. So it's kind of up in the air a little bit. I've been having good luck out here on powerbait to keep the sunrise. So I'm going to try. All right, thanks, Rustic. So what I'm going to try to do is the tequila sunrise. Cook it up real quick. Appreciate you coming in, Rustic. I want to see what happens when I do this. I'll go ahead and get this set up. That way, all I have to do is tie it on. So whenever I first started bass fishing, I'll tell you a quick story. You always want to have when you're bass fishing with a rubber worm, artificial bait, retro, what's up? You want to have it on as straight as you possibly can. Whenever I first started, and I'd done this, I would not have this on straight like that. That's almost perfect. Okay, first try, perfect. And my bait would be whoop, in, out, whatever. But I finally, after 11 years, have gotten to the point where I can actually do it right. So to fish it weedless like that, because that's what that is, that bait's ready. All I got to do is tie it on. And I'll use for this pond, it is mounted grass scotch in it. I'm going to use a 1/16 ounce bullet weight. Yeah, it's a nice day out. Yeah, 3 pound, 48 ounces. Actually, a nice size bass. The biggest bass that I've caught out of this pond has been 7.5 pounds. I caught it on a shallow diving chartreuse crankbait in the fall. It was actually in November. So let me do this real quick. It'll only take me a second to tie it on, I hope. Well, that's a hook in this. There we go. 4 pound test line's hard for them to eat, hard for them to break, hard for me to break. Hold on. There, I got it. I have to remember to pick that up whenever I leave. I'm just going to slide it on there, of course, tie it on. I'm going to attempt to do this today. I've wanted to do it for a while and I haven't done it. Now, it won't take but maybe a few seconds to tie this. Hopefully only a few seconds to tie this. If I can hold it. Oh, come on now. Well, it's fun when you forget the scissors at home. If I forgot the scissors at home, this may be interesting. So I don't want any lines showing whenever I go to go out there, of course. Did I get it? Oh, I got it first try. Good deal. All right. The bait itself is on there perfectly. So we're going to see what happens. Oops. Yeah, it is. It's actually double hook angling. It's actually my work pond. I work in the building right next to it. I get to look out the window at work and see this place every day. I'll swing the tripod around here in a minute. I'll let y'all see it. This is actually a big pond. This is not a small pond. Yeah, Lloyd, I have no idea with the grams and all that stuff. Here goes either something or nothing when it comes to this rod right here. See if I can work this right. If not, we'll know it in a minute. Because it won't take long. I'll give it a little bit extra time to fall too. Because I am lifting it up higher. So something hit it. Hit it hard. Holy crap. Yep. Oh, you let go. You let go. Are you kidding me right now? Maybe I need to turn this where y'all can see the screen a little bit more, or the rod and not me. That's what you want to see. You want to see the rod and not me. There's one right there. Oh, that's the second one I've missed. It's not the fish's fault. It's my fault. Uh-oh. I got tangled up. Maybe onto something here. There's no snake hiding in this hole. Log right here. It'll be a little bit bad. Um, two casts and bass have fitted on both times. The second one ran with it. Now, I've never done this with a 10-foot rod. Okay, so I needed to get the rod to work. It took me a little bit to learn how to bluegill fish with this sucker, because I never bluegill fished with a 10-foot rod before until this year, actually, or last year. Sorry, last year. Everything back right. We'll try it again. Both times I got bit on. I need to get my net over here just in case I need it. Now that I've got the net over here, I probably won't even get bit. I'm about to say I probably won't even get bit after I've got the net over here, but we'll see. I won't trip over anything. Jeffrey Allen, what's up? I've caught one largemouth bass and 3 bluegill. I heard somebody yelling. Who the hell be yelling out here? Ain't nobody out here to be yelling. That's kind of weird. I'll turn the screen again here in a minute so y'all can see the rod tip and not me, because that's what y'all want to see. There we go. If I can bring it up a little bit. That's how long that freaking rod is. It's a 10-foot rod. I've done had 2 bites on this worm. So, and that may have been the only fish that wanted to bite. I don't know. You see, I'm not getting hung up. Now, this bottom is grassy as the day is long, like it was with the other one. But when I'm feeding, no, I don't feed them. Fishing at weedless, there's one. Oh, man, he got off. I didn't set the hook. What am I thinking? Let's fix this hook. I got busy talking and not paying attention to what I was doing. There we go. Anyway, the bottom is just as weedless, or weedless. I wish this bottom was weedless. As weedy as it is with any of the other hooks, but I'm fishing weedless right now, so. Man, if I hook a 5-pound bass on this sucker and I get it in here, I will be greatly impressed. with this 4-pound test line. Dorset Angler, what's up? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate y'all coming in. More than welcome to type the word drop, and Nightbot will drop your links for you. I'm just waiting on a bass to hit this 10-foot rod that I decided that I was going to fish with for a minute. I was bluegill fishing, but they weren't biting good enough for me, so I switched over to bass. And the only rod I have with me today is a 10-foot rod, so. I know, but I'm on nothing but micro gear right now. I don't know if you can see the Shimano I'm using. I'll show you. But that little mini Shimano ain't gonna hold up with a whole lot. But yeah, I can do it. It can be done. It's been done all the time. I've never done it though, so that's why I want to try it. Yeah, you can do it. I can catch it all the time. Yeah. Well, I've had 2 bites on it. I mean, for me, it's something new. Well, it's not new. I bass fished for 11 freaking years. The the biggest channel cat I've caught on this one is, or was, 2.5 pounds, and that was on accident. I was actually bluegill fishing uh, at a different pond, and the channel cat decided he wanted something to eat. That's 2 pounds, and it was a small pond too. It was nothing like this one. This pond that I'm at right now makes, that smaller pond you can fit in this one like, I want to say 8 times. But this is a big pond. This is no small pond. This is huge. Well, it's not huge, but it's deep. And, well, I don't know. You can call it huge if you want to. I call it a huge pond. I've never went salmon fishing. I've never went trout fishing. I've never smallmouth fished. That's one thing I want to do. But the only problem is, seeing where I'm at, there's only one place to catch smallmouth that's actually close to me, and literally have to have a boat or a kayak to get in there and do it. And well, I don't have either one, so I can't do it because the bank is extremely deep, and I mean extremely deep. It's a straight drop off. And Jay, use there's one. Oh, he got off. What the heck? I hope y'all seen that. Well, you probably didn't see the rod bend. And I was messing around. I fixed the bait. See, he went for it. I probably can't even see it. Bait and spinning. Bait's all messed up. I gotta fix it. Throw it back out there. So yeah, tequila sunrise has been a good bait for me this year. Last year it was red shad, and this year it's tequila sunrise. So I try to switch it up sometimes. Whenever I first started bass fishing this pond, I threw a motor oil scented worm um, from, oh, where did I get it from? I got it from Walmart, and I was catching bass left and right on it. I'm in Illinois. I'm actually in Illinois at a work pond, and there's that bass that just swirled. Probably can't see it. No, you can't see it. Ripples were going too fast, but I'm in Illinois at my work pond. I'll show you the pond real quick. Uh, as soon as I reel this in, let me get this reeled in, then I'll zoom through the pond and let you see how big it is real quick. But yeah, like I said, with this 10-foot rod, I'm not used to bass fishing with the 10-foot rod, so it's a learning process for me. It was a learning process for me to bluegill fish with it because I had to learn how to let the rod do the work. 6 foot, 7 foot, you had to put a little bit effort into it. With the 10-foot rod, you don't. I mean, you just lift the rod up a little bit and it hooks the fish. Now, sometimes you may have to, um, but with this one so far, I haven't had to. Let me show you how big this pond is real fast. Do that, I'll probably have to. I'll spin it around. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it. Okay. Okay, I'll read that comment here in just a second. Okay. So the very back side of the pond is way back in that. Where am I at here? Way back. That's way back in that corner back there. That's the very back side. There's sandbar that runs through there that bass stay up on, but I don't feel like wading through that over waist high grass to go back there. And if I were to spin it all the way back around, hold on, I'm still going. Still going. Okay, that's where I'm at right now. Keep going, keep going. If I were to spin it all the way back around, there's the building that I work in right there. And the pond point is right there. That's the end of the pond right there. The point that wait a minute, is that the end of the pond? No, it's not. The end of the pond is there. There should be a point right there where I caught the 7.5 pound bass right there somewhere. So, yeah. And then behind me is the rest of it. So, I mean, it's not a small pond. It's a kind of a big pond. The stuff's not wanting to turn on me. There we go. This pond has been measured at 42 foot deep. Okay, so there's an angler type drop. You will get your link displayed. Yeah, if you type the word drop, Nightbot will drop your link. If you're ever down this way, you come fishing with me. We usually catch 5 or 6 different species a day: trout, northern smallmouth, largemouth, striper, catfish. That's cool. Yeah, we can do that if I'm ever down that way. You're in Kansas, yeah. You're actually not too far from me, to tell you the truth. Kansas is a state that's not too far from me. I say not too far from me, and hell, you could be 18 hours away, but Kansas isn't really that far, I don't think, from in my mindset. And that's because I've been down to uh, not Brownsville, Kingsville, Texas, and stuff like that. So I used to travel a lot before I got married. After I got married, it was like, okay, I can't do this anymore. So anyway, let's see if we can't put a fish on this thing. Um, had 2 bites for those of you that are coming in. I've caught 1 largemouth, 3 bluegill, and 1 very small bluegill that I probably use for bait. And I put that picture of that on my community tab if you want to look at that little sucker. Um, since I've switched over from bluegill to bass on this 10-foot rod, I've had 2 bites, actually 3 bites, and I've missed every one of them. So just out having fun today. Give me something to do when my wife was cleaning the house. She said, I'm going to clean the house. You go fishing. I said, you clean the house. I'm going to go fishing. I don't have to ask permission to go fishing. Thank God I don't have to do that. And I've been married 7 years, 8 years in January, and I've never had to ask permission to go fishing yet. Now, when it comes time, once we've been married, oh crap! I don't know if y'all seen that rod being like that, but something hit it and let go, and that was not grass because it hit it and I felt it bite, and then grass would have hung me up. But anyway, um, something bit it. I don't know if it bit or what, but I've never had to ask to go fishing yet. She likes to clean the house without me there. So, Miss Beverly, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. There's one. Ah, dang it. Oh, he's not on there. I think that was, I can't tell if that was a bluegill or what that bit that time. We're going to try to get a bass. Well, I've done it already once, but I wasn't targeting bass then. I was fishing for bluegill. But now I want to do it again. And then, like I said, I'm on a 4-pound Vision with a mini Shimano on 10-foot rod. And hopefully we're about to have some fun with it. That's the second fish I've missed. Okay, so I've missed, wow, I missed a lot of fish doing this today. Because they're pulling the line and pulling. It's not the fish messing up, it's me. I'm messing up somewhere whenever it comes to retrieving these suckers today. Because I know that, well, at least hopefully y'all can see the rod bend, and then I go to set the hook, but for some reason, oh, I may know why. I may not be setting it hard enough. I don't know. I've never done it. I mean, I have, but not intentionally. That's the fourth bass I've missed. Oh, that wasn't a bass that time. That was a piece of weed. That was a piece of grass that time. Gotta fix this. But Ella may come out and do this tomorrow too. If my wife lets me. If I do it tomorrow, though, it's gonna be early in the morning. Well, no, it's not. I go live tonight at 10 o'clock. Um, again, from behind my desk. So fishing. Trying to catch a largemouth. Well, anything for that matter. And like I said, it's not the rod messing up, it's me. And I've caught, like I said, I've caught bass on here before, but not intentionally. So I figured, why not? The bluegill weren't biting. Let's see if the bass are biting any better. That was grass. I didn't think it was at first, but I'm wanting to get over there on that bank, but I can't make it over there. I can, I just haven't done it. Got me thinking. Sometimes it's not a good thing to have me thinking. Tightness. I feel it's loose. There we go. Need to stand different. Need to stand different also. It's kind of, for those of you that don't know, I pulled my hamstring last week and I'm still in a little bit of pain from it. And I was kind of standing wrong. I'm surprised my wife ain't texted me and asked me what I'm doing, to tell you the truth. She probably thinks, well, she knows where I'm at. But she knows that when the fish ain't biting, I don't stay very long. And most of the time I don't. If I don't have like, especially this pond, if I don't have 20 fish in an hour and a half, I'm done for the day. Well, yeah, about that, I guess. Concentrating, thinking about what I need to do. Coastal, what's up? Thanks for coming in, Coastal. Appreciate it. Time. See, we've been live for 2 hours. And for all of y'all that came in after I'd done it, I caught one largemouth bass and 3 bluegill, and then the smallest bluegill that I've caught so far this year. I took a picture of it and put it on my community page. It was so little. I could have used it for cut bait if I was bluegill fish or bass fish, or I'll get it right in a minute. If I was catfishing, I would have used it for bait, but I'm not catfishing today, so I let it go back. All right, let's see. Let's flip around back to where we started at. Good thing it's only a few steps, huh? What about right there? I do believe it is, or was. I think, yep, that's where we were at. Yeah, that's true. Well, this pond has a lot of bluegill in it, and I do mean a lot. Let's see where we're at here. Okay, we're in a perfect place, actually, I think. Something picked up the line and then put it and then let it go. I watched it do it. That's why I wasn't moving so fast with it. I seen it pick it up and move just barely over to the left. But now if I come out here early in the morning, which that's probably not gonna happen, I'm not gonna lie. That's my day off. I kind of tend to sleep in on my days off because I've worked 2 12-hour shifts. It's kind of rough to get up early in the morning. So if I do manage to do so, I'll come out here in the morning because I'm going live again, like I said, 10 o'clock tonight. And see if I can't put some more fish on the screen or something. Now, a lot of the smaller bass, I'll keep. If it's 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds, I'll keep them and I'll let the bigger ones go. 5 pound bass is going back in, 4 pounds going back in, 3 pounds going back in. Pretty much anything over 2 pounds, I'm putting back in the water. And another thing is this part that I'm fishing right now, this is the deeper end of the pond. The shallower end is back toward the house where I work at. And yeah, there's a drop off on that point over, it's real far off to my right. There's a drop off. And once it drops off, this pond drops to 42 foot deep. And that's where we're at right now. We're fishing probably 25, 30, I'll say 25 foot of water right now. And then it drops off deeper here. Off to this side is the shallow side. Further off, further you go to the left, the deeper it gets. Huh. Well, I'm going to go back to where I got those 2 bites at. I just wanted to move to that one spot just for a minute and look. Let's see. There we go. That's good enough, I guess. So, yeah, I actually have a few bluegill swim baits that I'll be using before long after this grass dies out. It's probably be late December. And I'll use those actually over on that side down there along that sandbank or sandbar. There was a bite. Oh, he bit and let go. But I have a feeling I know what I'm doing. I'm not letting this rod do the work that it needs to do. Because I try to set the hook too hard like I would with the 7 foot rod, 6 foot rod. When really I don't need to do that with this one. And what I'm doing is I'm hitting the mouth and it's bouncing out or it's letting go. Probably letting go. Spitting it out. I'm doing something wrong. I just don't know what it could possibly be. I am lifting the rod. That rod's going way up in the air. Okay. So I'm not going, next time I get a bite, I'm just not going to jerk it, like set the hook. I'm just going to lift it up. And like I seen you say right there, just lift the rod or lift the rod, whatever. That way it doesn't have that bounce in it. You're blocked from where? Okay, on a 10, 12-foot rod, just lift, don't pull or jerk. Yeah, that's where my problem is right now, is that I'm pulling and jerking the rod. I'm trying to set the hook with the 12-foot rod instead of, that's my finger. Instead of letting the rod do the work and setting the hook for me, I'm trying to do it myself. Lloyd's, what do you mean you're blocked? You're blocked where? What if you're still there and you're in the chat, which I'm pretty sure you are, I think. Type something for me so I know that you're not blocked from my. Okay, there you go. What happened to long promoting someone? I don't know. I don't know what happened. So, I don't know. I don't. Well, I mean, and you may not even be talking to me, but if you are, I do apologize for whatever's going on. But if you're not, and you guys are conversating between yourself, then I'm just going to keep my mouth shut and go on. So, but yeah, I don't think you're blocked from me. I don't even know what that means. I'm not going to lie. But no, if you did get timed out or something, let me know. I do apologize for it. You weren't supposed to, anything like that. So, and then if you're just conversing between yourselves about something else, that's fine too. Well, that was just a bad cast altogether. Sarah, what's up? How's it going, Sarah? Hopefully you're having a good day. Hopefully, well, I know you can't see the rod right now. Concentrate, and when I concentrate, that's grass. When I concentrate, I get real quiet. So if you hear me get quiet for a minute, that's because I'm concentrating and thinking at the same time, and that can be dangerous for me. Still not where I want it. Here, let's put this up where the rod's at. There we go. But yeah, I'll have to ice up my hamstring, the back of my leg tonight whenever I go home, because I can start to feel it hurting a little bit. What am I doing? That was a bad cast. If I'd ever seen a bad cast before in my life, that was an extremely bad cast. There we go. That's better. Oh, you thought you were blocked? Okay, so we're good. I fished it kind of fast that time. Starting. Two things are happening with me right now. I'm starting to get hungry, and my legs hurting. So that means that bait's going faster. It's been a good day. Like I said, any day fishing is a better day than working. That's for sure. Um, and I always have fun whether I catch anything or not. This was just an experiment for me. I'm going to try it again though one day and see if I actually like doing it. I mean, I like it whenever I do it with the worm on it and the bobber or whatever when I'm bluegill fishing. So I figured, why not try this like this and see if that would do that? You know what I'm saying? And if that didn't do that, I would do something else. That'll confuse you. I'm just looking through real quick. Be right back. Okay, Jeffrey Allen, let's go. And the bass are really slow right now too. But with the weather changing and everything right here, it may have them messed up a little bit. Because we're supposed to get some storms. That's not guaranteed, of course. Um, all week next week, actually, every day, Monday through Sunday, we have a either 30% chance of rain or a 50% chance of rain. Just depends on what day it's on. And man, that's insane. But if I do any fishing tomorrow, it'll be bass fishing. Of course, I'm not gonna try bluegill again probably till next year. And that was something that busted the top of the water, but I don't know what it was. Sounded like a little fish, so it might have been a little bluegill. I don't really see a whole lot of bugs out yet, so we haven't had, to tell you the truth, we have not had, here in the part of Illinois that I'm in, we haven't had a whole lot of problems with mosquitoes and stuff this year. Mosquitoes, ticks, um, fleas, any of that stuff. Gnats. Anytime 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I wouldn't be able to be out here right now because the gnats would be so bad. There's no gnats. I mean, there's a breeze too. That might help. But, right now, there's no gnats. That's cool. That's grass. I'm hooked on grass. Yeah, that's how I knew it was grass. It wouldn't let go. that grass came from. I've done casting that spot, I thought 30 times, or at least 15. Maybe I just bumped it somehow. Who knows? I don't know. Hold on. Let me go over to. I can jump over to the YouTube side and look real quick. I'm not sure if you're talking about here or if you're talking about somewhere else, but I can look real quick. Mine is not going through now either. Lots of deleted messages. Okay, I'm gonna look on the YouTube side and see what's going on because I don't know what you guys are talking about. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So, my moderators are not to time out anybody else. I don't know what's going on, but moderators are not to time out anybody else. I'm gonna figure it out. What's going on? But don't do it. I will start pulling wrenches if I find out something's funny. I mean, there's only 6 of you, so it's not that hard. Do not time anybody out. I'm not gonna, you know, I've been watching the messages and nobody's been saying anything to be timed out. So no one should have been timed out, period, because I've been watching the screen the whole time. I don't know. I seen it a second ago. Raymond didn't do it. I went back and I screenshot it. I know who did it. So nobody's to time out anybody else. I mean, I don't know if there's a finger stuck on something or if they're busy doing something and a button stuck or what. But no, I know. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I do apologize to everyone that did get timed out. I know you were not timed out for any reason. You guys are always welcome to my chat. I mean, of course, I didn't know anything about it either. But yeah, you guys are always welcome here. Feel free to come back anytime that you want to, and hang out with me. You guys are more than welcome to do that. Once again, I do apologize to those that did get timed out. Dorset Angler, apologize for you getting timed out. Lloyds, I apologize for you getting timed out. Let's see, Sarah, I know you were in here. I apologize, Sarah, for you getting timed out. And anyone and everyone else that was timed out. Okay, that's fine. Big Matt said, there you go. There you go. My bad. I'm very sorry. I was having my rod and hit my phone. Okay, no worries. But yeah, well timed out for 300 seconds. Yeah, so I apologize to everyone that was timed out. It will not happen again. Big Matt and them were over there fishing too, so I can see where that he may have possibly bumped his phone while he was fishing. I understand that. I've done it before. So no worries. I'm not mad at anybody. We're still all good, but nobody time anybody out. And once again, I do apologize for those that were timed out. Ashley, what's up? Had to go through and look at something, but I'm back at least for a little bit. So there we go. I'm still trying to catch this bass on this 12-foot, 10-foot rod. So once I catch one, I'm gonna go home. Actually, I'm probably gonna go home here in a little bit before I catch one, and then I'll just go back fishing again tomorrow. Thanks for coming by, Ashley. I appreciate it. Okay, so here's the thing. It says so you are a moderator and only what? Okay, hold on, let me look something. All right. So you're a moderator and only one I can see. I timed out, but another moderator or reported you would know I'm done that. Don't forget I also okay, so I have no idea what you're talking about, but I did apologize to you for that. We did find out who it was, and no one is to be timing anyone else out. I seen it, Lloyd's. I went over there and I looked. And I do apologize. Like I said, he said that he's fishing and he bumped his rod. Here it is right here once again. He said, my bad, sorry. I was moving my rod and hit my phone. So I do apologize for everyone that was timed out. More than welcome to come in and hang out. Anytime you want to. You guys know that I keep it family friendly. And I'm always watching the chat when I'm fishing also. So I know that there was no reason. He says it was an accident, and I know that there was absolutely no reason for anybody to get timed out because I'm always watching. I always go back and look. So I don't know. It will be. Oh, I thought I had one, but I do apologize. And oh, I got him. Finally, I got the sucker. When I said I was going to go home, look at that pole beam. Oh, wait. You can see the pole beam. Let's see if you can see the pole beam now before I lose him. Oh, he's in the grass. Come out of the grass. Come out of the grass. Ah, don't break my line. Don't break my line. Get off. No, he's still there. Cool. Good deal. Oh, don't break the line. Don't break the line. Don't break the line. Please don't break the line. I've been waiting on you all day. Gotcha. Oh. Yeah, accidents happen. But hey, I caught a fish. Caught a fish. Did y'all see the bend in that pole? And that 10-foot rod? He's not a very big bass, but there he is. I did it. All right. And let's see if, oh, that's my finger got wrapped up in the line. That sucked. Ashley came in and brought me some luck. Her catfishing Fresno brought me some luck too. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I've been trying to do that for a little bit now. I finally caught one. Get the line pull out of the camera out of the air. And I only have 15% left on my phone, and I didn't bring any battery chargers today, y'all. Truthfully, the battery chargers are all on zero. So I didn't bring any. Catfishing Fresno. Hopefully you've had a good day. I caught that bass right as you came in, or right before you came in. I'm not sure which one. Thank you for coming in. Now I'll give you all a few minutes to type the word drop. My battery on my phone's about to die, or we'd keep going. I'll give you guys a few minutes to type the word drop if you want to drop your links. So everybody can check your channels out. It's perfectly fine. And then I'll be live again tonight at 10 o'clock p.m. So I'm going to go back and look at stuff and look at my fishes. I always like to watch my videos. I know we're not supposed to, but I do it anyway. I go back and watch the fish. And I also go back and I'll watch whenever I do a live stream. I'll watch reactions because I want to see. I like to learn things. And that's pretty much what I was doing with this 10-foot rod today. Raymond dropped his link, so if you don't have Raymond Williams, go check him out. Awesome dude. Likes to cook. Does live streams. Does a whole lot of supporting. Awesome person. Oh, I was about to say I had another one, but nope, he got off. Here, there, that was grass laid over. So I'm gonna do this one more time. So hopefully everyone's had a good day. It's been a good 2.5 hours or so. Yep. Right at 2.5 hours. Close to it. In 4 minutes, it'll be 2.5 hours. Anyway, I'm probably gonna make one more cast and then wrap it up and head to the house. Oh, there was a bite. Yeah, I messed up and jerked. See that fish that just caught, the bass I caught on there a minute ago, I didn't jerk with. I just lifted it up. And yeah, I do listen. I'm open to being taught. That's for sure. There's a whole lot of other people on here. I didn't know was here. Let's see. Hey man, you be safe too. And once again, I do apologize. You are always more than welcome uh, to be in here. Believe that. So appreciate you coming in. I said I'm going to go back and look at some things here in a few minutes. Plus, it's time for me to go home and eat some dinner. Appreciate it, man. Anytime. All right, what time is it? It's 6 o'clock. And I'm going to wrap it up for today. Yeah, I'm still in the water. I caught 351 Cleveland. I caught one largemouth bass, 3 bluegill, and then I decided that I was going to try to catch a largemouth bass on the 10-foot rod. So I switched over to nothing but bass fishing for the last, I don't know, hour, 35 minutes, somewhere in there. And I finally caught one, and now it's time for me to go home. Just about. And the reason is because my battery's dying, you guys. I only have 10% left. And I don't want to have my camera die on me. But yeah, you guys have a good day. God bless. Be safe. I'll be live at 10 o'clock tonight, p.m. Central Time. Y'all are more than welcome to come in and hang out. I'm going to be talking about the memberships that I do have set up. Also, we're going to hang out and have fun. So, yep, I do have my membership set up. I also have everything else done. So, hey, it is what it is. We're going to keep moving up, keep moving forward, and have fun with it. So, y'all have a good afternoon. God bless y'all. Be safe. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye-bye.